Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So, sad day in the fish room today. Last week I had gone out of town and my son stayed behind and was taking care of the fish, and he notified me while I was gone that a couple of the red tail catfish were showing some signs of infection. Looked like skin rot or something of that sort, and so I had him pull them out and put them in hospital tanks and start treating them. But unfortunately, we didn't catch whatever it was, and they did not make it. So I hate making a video like this, but you know, the big red tail cat was a big part of the fish room at this point, because we like to hand feed him. My nephews and everybody really enjoyed him, and the guy that's back there, he's kind of shy. He doesn't quite do that stuff. So unfortunately, I did have to make this video because I don't want anybody to wonder where the big red tail catfish went. But with that being said, I'll show you what we got going on. So as I said, the 300 gallon, it does look a little empty now. We still have the one red tail cat left, but like I said, he is a little bit shy. Keeping a really close eye on him, making sure that him or any of the other fish don't end up having any signs. They all seem to be doing great. They're eating well. When my son did let me know what was going on, I had him pull out the big one, and we put him in this 40 gallon as a hospital tank, and we're treating it. And the little one we had actually put in that 29 as a hospital tank, just so that we could treat them quickly. And you know, of course, medicine's not cheap, so it's easier to do in a small tank than the great big one. But that's kind of where we sit now. We have one red tail catfish in there. With that, we are going to be moving fish around. These Tiger Shovel Nose are way too big for this tank, so we're going to go ahead and move them up into the 300. And the Arowana is completely recovered from when we got it, so we're going to move it up into the 240 along with that Oscar. So he'll go into the Oscar tank. So the Arowana and that Oscar will go in here and join the massive amounts of Oscars. And then we will put the Tiger Shovel Nose in with these guys. So we're going to go ahead and get started on moving those. So let's get to work. Now, to make life easier as far as catching these guys out and not having them end up on the floor, I'm going to go ahead and drain the water out of this tank. Now, the temperature of this room's controlled, so the tanks are all the same temperature, so we won't have any kind of a temperature shock on these guys. But as I said before, these Tiger Shovel Nose are way too big for this tank, as well as the Arowana, so they'll definitely enjoy their new home in the 300. So let's go ahead and get that water out of the tank, and we'll get them caught. Alright, I'm going to try to do this as quick as possible so we don't injure the Arowana. Cut the water down just a little bit. See what shoots inside. There we go. Alright, so he's in there. Of course, the officer's going to be checking him out. He's new. Looks like we got just a scale, but this will give him a lot more room to move around. So we'll check back with him in a little bit. Alright, now we're going to get the little albino Oscar out of there. He shouldn't be as bad, but he's also a little smaller. Go. Alright, so we've got the Arowana and the little albino Oscar. Of course, the others are just checking him out. Much bigger tank than they're used to, so take a minute for them to get used to it. That's much better. Normally, the Arowana is pretty camera shy. Alright, now I'm going to do the Tiger Shovel Nose, get them into the 300, so wish me luck. I wish I had a better net, but Gonna have to do with what I got. Easy, 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 easy. I'm taking out the net. There you go. One down, one to go. Oh yeah, he's me. Oh, there we go. They're both in. Both in. Good deal. All right, so we got them both in there. Now I know the 300's not big enough for them either, but for right now, this will give them some room. They'll be able to grow a little bit. Man, they're pretty fish. As long as that red tail doesn't think that they're food. There you go. So there you have it. Like I said, it was a sad video. It always sucks to lose fish, especially your proudest fish. But with that, we got to move the Tiger Shovel Nose into a much bigger area. Got the R1 and the Oscar in a much bigger area, and they can grow out a little bit more before we get the massive tank all set up. So as always, guys, I appreciate you guys watching the video. If you like this video, definitely give it that thumbs up. Feel free to drop any comments down below, and we will see you in the next one.